Fair starting next week, hundreds of thousands of Minnesotans will be lining up to get a taste of all the different foods and drinks. And while trying all those menu items is fun, it can be easy to go overboard. So joining us now is Dr. Josh Scheck, a doctor over at Atlanta Health, with some tips on how to keep your fair food cravings in check. I'm glad you're here. We all need this reminder.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like we mentioned, there are so many food and drink options at the fair, new ones, classic ones. How do you not go overboard?
I think the important thing is to do a little bit of planning ahead of time. There's so many options, and it's something where if you just go there without a game plan, you're going to be sure to overindulge.
Yep.
You'll find something that you wish you had tried instead of the thing you had before it. So use the internet to your advantage and do some planning ahead of time to pick reasonable choices to go with.
That is a good tip. I actually did that last year. I wrote down everything that I wanted, stuck to it, added a few things, but that is a good advice there. This may not be popular advice. Are there healthier swaps to the classic?
There's a handful of healthier swaps, and it's always good to look for things that are maybe a bit more plant focused. So any of the salads that are offered, some of the vegan and vegetarian options are always helpful. But at the same time, we don't always go to the state fair just to make healthy choices. So I think our choices before that are more important. What do we do with the rest of our lives? If you eat a great healthy diet, and you exercise lots before the state fair, you don't have to feel as bad about indulging during the state fair and having some of those fun treats.
Okay, you heard it here. He's a doctor. I'm not saying it. I'm giving us the cheat codes. So you're pretty much saying, I mean, is it a good approach to watch what you eat before the fair and then kind of use the fair as a cheat day?
Yeah, and even if not so much as a cheat day, it's just you don't have to feel guilty about having some good things once in a while. When your diet is so in check that the rest of your lifestyle is great, you don't have to feel guilty about those days where you have some fried cheese curds.
Okay. And I know a lot of parents are bringing kiddos. What advice do you have for kids overindulging? Because I know they're going to want probably cotton candy, all the things.
I would say one is for parents to make sure you're doing portion control for your kiddos. It's really important. A lot of sugar-sweetened foods, sugar-sweetened beverages. One of the starts I'll usually make with my kiddos is making sure we say, hey, we're going to do water today. We're going to avoid the sodas, the juices and things. And if you want to have a sweet treat like a funnel cake, we're going to maybe split that between the three of you rather than trying to have each of you down an entire funnel cake.
Good advice. And I know we were chatting during the break. You were mentioning pairing the eating with walking.
Absolutely. I think it's a really good idea. When you're at the state fair, there's tons of cool areas to walk, tons of cool things to see. If you're going to see how many cool foods you can eat, maybe see how many steps or miles you can get into the day to impress yourself, get some exercise, and use up some of those calories that you're consuming.
Right. So it's more of a thing of this isn't a bad thing. This is one time a year.
Yeah.
Just enjoy.
Yeah. Make sure the rest of your life is in check with your diet and exercise, and then you don't have to feel guilty at all about enjoying everything the state fair has to offer. I
like him. He's giving us good advice. So he's giving us a reason to enjoy, but stay in check. All right. Thank you so much for the advice, doctor.
Yeah,
we're going to have all these tips for you so you can review them before you go to the fair at care11.com/noon. We'll be right back after the break, so stick around.